COVID-19 has turned the world upside down. Everything has been impacted, every aspect of our lives has been affected. Decisions made now and in the coming months will be some of the most important decisions ever made in generations. They will affect people all around the world for years to come. It is imperative that the government making those decisions have access to the best information available. But one way to combat coronavirus is through flattening the curve, wherein it is an act of lessening the positive cases in one particular area and slowing down the transmission of COVID-19 in the country. Speaking of flattening the curve, on the brighter side along the way, many countries have successfully flattened the curve of COVID-19. Let's take a look at how these countries combat COVID-19 together with their government and the citizens.
Thailand. In response to ongoing high positive cases, establishments and public venues were closed as their Prime Minister immediately declared a state of emergency. In the next few weeks, the governments announced a curfew and imposed a range of measures on social gatherings. Months later, the government reported zero new coronavirus cases. Months later, the government reported zero new coronavirus cases and no new deaths for the second consecutive day on Tuesday. It also marked the third time in the last 6 days that no new infections were confirmed in the country. Business activities, schools, amusement parks, and playgrounds reopened with precautionary measures implemented. The government has yet to decide which areas will be opened to international tourism under the travel bubble scheme. Taiwan shut down outside travel even before Wuhan was shut down. Personal protective equipment, or PPEs, like masks, were mass-produced, and it was eventually worn by all citizens. Quarantine breakers, fake news peddlers, and PPE price gougers were fined heavily. An advanced contact tracing system was implemented to alert everyone who had been in contact with the people who tested positive. Taiwan goes 11 days without a new coronavirus case as of today. It is one of the few places in Asia that have effectively contained the coronavirus outbreak despite its geographical and cultural proximity. It is literally next door to China. Taiwan's coronavirus success was based on the efficient coordination across the public and private sectors, coupled with the innovative deployment of advanced technology. Taiwan is not opening its borders to international travelers yet. The island nation's high testing rate, coupled with its established healthcare and surveillance systems, it has kept the COVID-19 mortality low. The Sri Lankan government closed public health clinics and instead started delivering routine health checks and medication directly to the homes of the patients. A hotline was created to allow non-COVID patients seek advice from healthline workers. Sri Lanka welcomed tourists on August 1 from all countries but has put strict regulations in place. Georgia, a country at the intersection of Europe and Asia, Georgia has become an unlikely success story with regards to its coronavirus response. No new cases of COVID-19 have been reported in Georgia recently. As the virus spread, Georgia moved fast to suspend direct flights with emerging hotspots, profiled and quarantined travelers arriving from abroad, and conducted a public awareness campaign of unprecedented size. Schools were closed and targeted lockdowns were put in place when Georgia had only 3 confirmed cases. Georgia will reopen local tourism services from Monday, June 15, and will be ready to welcome international tourists from July 1st in green zones where infection cases of coronavirus have not been confirmed. The last country is no other than Bhutan. Bhutan's success in battling COVID-19 is led by science and quick preventative action. Bhutan is a landlocked nation in the Himalayas. also one of the most isolated countries in the region. It has successfully averted the COVID-19 crisis, at least for now, with no reported coronavirus-related fatalities. With no reported coronavirus-related fatalities and cases, the country contained the pandemic despite limited resources. Japan is ready to welcome back tourism with restrictions. These are the countries that had fantastically addressed, resolved, and flattened the curve of COVID-19 in their respective countries. Indeed, we can overcome this pandemic if our government has exact and proper plans addressing our current situation. And if residents have the urge to be responsible and be aware of the increasing number of positive cases, in that way, we start to act right and follow the imposed rules that can adversely